happy to welcome two special guests, and they happen to be two great people that I know from our Terre Haute community. Natalie Green, owner of Century 21 Elite, and Brandon Halleck, who is an agent slash great guy who I've worked with many a time with Chances and Services for You. Thanks to both of you for being here today. So we're having this conversation today because of some things that have been happening in the national spotlight. Natalie, can we start by talking about this agreement, or this settlement, I guess is what we're calling it. Tell me about what's been in the national spotlight when it comes to real estate and what's been on the minds of many.
Okay, yes. So there have been some class action lawsuits that have been going on. NAR proposed a settlement for them, which they did just because it was cheaper really to settle than to continue appealing this and drawing it out, and we just really wanted to get on with business. And so they came up with some terms that seemed like fair to everybody. It came from some confusion with the way commissions have been paid. In many states across the country, every state is different.
Sure.
But in many states, it appeared as if the seller was paying for both the selling agent and the buyer agent commission. In our state, we have decoupled that, they call it, so it's very clear in our listing contract in our state that the selling agent is paid one fee and the buyer agent is paid a different fee. However, that is what brought on these lawsuits. So NAR has proposed a settlement. Nothing has been agreed upon yet, but with those settlements, there's been a lot of misinformation and confusion about, do I not have to pay commission anymore and how that's going to affect me? So we just really want to talk today about the fact that nothing is really changing here locally today. We're doing business the way we've always done it.
And you mentioned Indiana wasn't even listed on this lawsuit with the National Association of Realtors, which to me speaks volumes of our state, because we've been doing business right kind of all along, right?
Right. Our state attorneys have done a great job with our contracts and have protected everybody, and so I think we have been doing it the right way. We'll continue to do it the right way. We're prepared for any changes that may take place that we need to have happen, which brings us to another point. Governor Holcomb did go ahead and sign into law something new for buyers. It's going to create a buyer agency contract that they're now going to have to sign with their buyer agent.
So Brandon, what is that exactly, and what does this additional document mean?
Well, the buyer agency contract reform will be something that will further delineate or describe exactly how we're going to be representing our buyers, and that's really it's a form that we've actually had in the past that we could be using, and furthermore, starting July 1, I believe it's going to be required. And so that's something that folks will understand, is that they go out to go look at homes when they're looking at they should be expecting to have that presented to them by their agent.
And you know, I think we're at a time where, correct me if I'm wrong, there's a low inventory, right? So yes. I mean, the housing market is definitely in a place where there's a lot of questions anyway, like, oh my gosh, am I even going to be able to find a house, right?
Yes, yes. We're still in a low inventory situation. Interest rates are still a little high, so homes are selling very quickly, and it is creating a lot of competition for buyers out there.
Sure.
But we just want to make sure that all of our buyers are prepared that, you know, this is going to be a law. We're going ahead and using these contracts it really just speaks to what our duties are and how we are paid as real estate agents. That transparency is really important.
I can speak from experience, the times that, you know, you go through that buying process, it's so important to have an agent. And these are the reasons why, because there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of forms, there's a lot of information, and if you don't have an agent to represent you, things can get lost in the shuffle. Like, you know, you really need that, especially when you're looking for a house. You want someone there to make sure everything's good, right?
Yeah, that your interests are protected.
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if people want to learn more about Century 21 Elite, if they do have questions and they want to ask you, what's the best way to reach you?
Well, you can go to our website. We're at 523 Wabash Avenue also. So, you know, call, walk in, go to our website, and we're here to answer any questions, and we're ready.
It's on the screen right now. You can scan that QR code. It'll take you right to the website. As she said, they're located right in the heart of downtown Terre Haute, which, by the way, you guys have an amazing office. I don't know if there's awards for offices in Terre Haute, but you should win one at 523 Wabash Avenue. Call the number on your screen. They also have a Facebook page. A lot of people out there might be nervous about selling because maybe they think they can't find something, you know, but we've got businesses coming to this town. We're growing, we're expanding. Now's the time when we need you all to be selling these houses, and people want them, right?
Yes.
Absolutely, and don't wait. You know,
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing. Just get out there. If you're interested in buying or selling, now's the time.
Now is the time to do it. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Really, it is confusing because people are hearing about national stories and they think, well, what does that mean for me? So we appreciate you taking the time to explain it.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All righty, there you go. The information on the screen. If you have more questions or you want to ask questions, Century 21 Elite, great group of agents, great group of people, and they are there to help you buy or sell your home. Stay with us. We'll be right back.